I fed you.
I fed you, dog.
I know.
You just want to see it. Oh, you just want to say, oh, yeah, do yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. I know. I know. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, son. All right, you gotta get down, buddy. Ow. Ow, you're hurting me. Whew. Hello, good morning. Welcome in. All right, good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm not that gorgeous, you guys, but thank you. I appreciate you guys smothering me with love. I do. I appreciate you. Come on. Sorry, you guys. Let me get shuffled up. Thank you so much. This is actually, oh no, I was going to say this is Michael Kors, but it's not. It's Lucky brand, I think. I actually got it at a thrift store. I love thrifting. You'll always see me at the Goodwill first before buying anything on Amazon. Love thrifting. Okay, so the way it works, you guys, is I usually fit in about 4 readings per hour, okay? I spend about 15 to 20 minutes on one single reading, okay? So that allows me typically to do, on average, 4 readings per hour, and I'm usually only good for a little over an hour, okay? So, yeah. So again, I only get to about 4 readings, and I do like to pick the ones that, I usually just like to do the ones that, you know, catch my attention, that I would enjoy doing too. Not that, you know, thoughts and feelings about you aren't important. They are. But there's just some questions that I feel very drawn to, and I feel that I need to answer, if that makes sense. And those are the questions that I will be answering, okay? So if you do not get picked today, or you don't think that you will get read today, please go do your laundry, Speaking of laundry, I should have put a load in before I started, so I didn't think about that. I just wanted to get on as soon as I could. I forgot about my laundry. So yeah, don't hang around. So do not come for me if you've been in here for an hour and you did not get a reading. I do private readings. You can tip me and I can do a private reading for you. My links are in the posting, the community page. I have my tree link in there. I think it's called tree link. Anyway, so you guys can tip me a certain amount that you would like, and I can do a personal reading for you. Okay, or you can hang around, maybe get read, maybe not. If you don't get read, it's not the end of the world. I'm sure there are tons of tarot readers on today. So yeah. All right. Someone asked me a question in the very, very beginning. They wanted to know, will my May, so I'm guessing that's the month of May. It's not capitalized, but I'm thinking that's next month. Will my May writing prompts turn out well? Okay. So it's Michael, right? Is Michael present so we can do that? Because we will be interacting, because I do not know your life or situation. So we will have to interact. So I know I'm on the right page. Present. All right. May, is that right? Next month, May prompt writing. May writing prompts turn out well. May writing prompts turn out well. May writing prompts turn out well. Turn out well. So be successful. Be successful. Or there be success. Oh yeah, I've got people that come in here to just enjoy the room, chat it up, learn some tarot. Absolutely. I think maybe Kevin will show up. He just likes to come on in and enjoy the space and see everyone's reading. Please feel free to do that. If you are a tarot reader and you want to draw cards for someone's same question that I'm doing, please do so. That'd be super fun. Will May writing prompts be successful? Will May writing prompts be successful? Yep, #1 fan in the house. Oh, thank you so much. You guys are super sweet. You guys are super sweet. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. Okay, let me get a clarifier card for this one. What is the Lovers? What is the Lovers? Learning tarot. The best thing to do is to get these cards with the meanings on them and then also refer to the little book that it comes with. Super helpful. Okay, let me ask you this, Steve, Michael. I don't want to call you Steven. That was weird. Oh, Stevens. That's your last name. Okay. I was like, why do I want to call you Steven? Lex Steven. Yeah, Michael. Michael, are you a earth sign? Are you an earth sign? Everyone calls you Steve. Yeah, that was funny. I could see them calling you at work like Stevens, water sign, water, water. Okay, we have no water here at all. That's okay. Whoops. What? I just flung my thumb, flung that out. Okay. So will your May writing prompts? Okay, so we have the Lovers here, okay, which is a big yes. So if you asked a question and you got the Lovers, it would be yes. So something with, you know, doing something that you love. Obviously, you're not asking about a person or love. This is but a passion that you have, obviously, right? And this is a time frame of mid-March through mid-June. So this actually goes along with the time frame that you are asking about, which is fabulous, right? So maybe something about the middle of May. So if you don't see something, I'm sorry, I don't know how these writing prompts work, honestly, but maybe towards the middle, going into June is significant. There might be some choices that you have to make because the Lovers card literally has the word choices in there. It also is a card of decisions. What decisions do you need to make about, it says love and relationships, but you're asking about work. So what decisions do you need to make? And the reason why I asked if you were Earth is because we have a younger male Earth sign here, but you did ask about your writing prompt. So this just might be the energy of money, right? Of having the tangible things, you know, come to you. So the Page of Pentacles is the future belongs to those who prepare for it today. So whatever you can do now in the moment is really crucial for those new ideas and changes to come to you, okay? It says, how can I stay grounded and focused in pursuing your goals? So again, kind of, you know, don't be distracted. I'm kind of getting at where it says stay grounded and focused in pursuing those goals. So try to stay away from any type of distractions, especially when you have to prepare now for May, okay, or whatnot. It says opportunity, learning, exploration, focus, and practicality. So this is someone seeking opportunity for finance, okay, or a new idea that could bring in this, you know, pentacle. So an opportunity possibly coming, but also a learning experience, right? This is a time of learning, right? We're always learning. You could be doing something for 20 years and it's never the same. You know, each day holds something new. You learn something new. It doesn't matter if you think you've mastered something, you haven't, right? We always learn. And this is a card of staying focused, okay? So do know that. Now, to kind of go along with the Lovers, I love that this card is here because we have the Two of Wands. So this could be 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, okay, as a time frame, or 2 years. But I'm not thinking years, so something sooner, right? Because you asked about May. So I think May is actually in the next 2 weeks, isn't it? Because we're kind of at the tail end of April. So this card also lines up with what you're asking. And this says, the world is yours to conquer, right? What does this say? The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. The world is yours to conquer. But first, you must decide, okay? You have to make a decision or a choice. First, you must decide which path to take. How can you make a decision that aligns with long-term long-term goals? We're thinking long-term, right? Long-term money. It says planning, decision-making, partnerships. So who are you partnering with? Who do you trust? Who are you working with? And making progress within that. Okay, so far, the Two of Wands says maybe. Okay, but the Page of Pentacles and the Lovers is a big yes. Okay, especially with that learning opportunity, but staying focused and practical is super important. So prepare for May right now, like tomorrow, for those long-term goals. We also have the Six of Pentacles, right? So more Pentacles, so that's good. You're talking about career or work. So we have the Six of Pentacles. Now the Six of Pentacles talks about being equality. Also earth, right? Also grounding, the tangible things that you can hold in your hand, right? Money's that tangible thing, right? You save it, you spend it, you earn things with it, all that fun jazz. So this card, the Six of Pentacles, is equality is necessary to balance a situation. So a situation could be that decision-making planning. So this really does need, right? The scales are there. He has the scales, and he's giving to this person, but this person's not receiving, right? So how much are you giving and how much are you receiving? How much are you receiving and how much are you giving? So that's super important right now, is equal give, equal take, and vice versa. This could be with maybe the people. I don't know if you work with people on this, right? Or you're solo. It says partnerships in progress. So maybe you do have to partner with people or work with people at some point. But it says, how can I balance the giving and receiving? Charity, generosity, giving, sharing, compassion. Okay. So there's something about those attributes there. Okay. All right. But there's nothing wrong with being generous, right? But are you getting the same back? Maybe you're writing and writing and writing, but you're not receiving the tangible thing back or something like that, or vice versa. Okay, in the back of the deck, which is the overall energy coming in, you know what? These cards come out together so much, and they're basically the same cards. I love it. These cards tend to come out together. So the back of the deck is kind of like that overall energy, and it is about balance. Again, it's about balance. Balance the heart, right? Things that you love with the practicality, with the logic, with your head to make the best decision. Okay, so this is giving you actually the straight up advice on how to make these decisions here regarding something you love, something you need to make a decision about, something you have a choice to make, the path to take. And the answer is right here. Balance the heart and your head to make the best decision. What choices do I need to make that require me to find balance between emotions and logic? Because I'm also a writer. I used to write erotic romance novelettes and short stories. So there does come a sense of emotion when it comes to writing, but also is, what's logical, what's practical. So I'm not sure what your writing, does, but it says balance, choices, literally about choices. There might be some difficult decisions. So this this decision that you have to make. It might not be easy. Could be a difficult decision about compromise. You may have to compromise on something when it comes to the May writing. And it says inner conflict. So you might be kind of battling, yourself when it comes to this, right? They're literally blindfolded, right? They're blindfolded. So you might be going into something blindly. You might be going to something blindly, and it just, you're also trying to find this balance. So yeah, and you asked, I think, will it be successful, right? And I think it does, especially with the Lovers. The Lovers is a big yes, and then you've got a yes, and two maybes. So I think you've got some work to do for sure, but I don't think it's like work. I think it's more like deciding and making choices, the choices that you make, the decisions that you make, how well you're grounded, how focused you are. So I hope that helped, okay? All right. Beautiful. That's your reading, my dear. I do hope that helped. And I'm sorry, I have no idea what's going on in this room. I have not been reading. I've been channeling. And when I channel, I don't remember shit. So I don't remember what I just said. Sometimes I do. I don't remember, like, who asked the next question. So, yeah. So that was for Michael Stevens. That was for Michael Stevens, asked about his writing. So that was one. So it took me roughly 20 minutes for one question. Okay, so I'm trying to warn everyone. I only get to about 4 questions during my live. And I am picky about my questions. So I usually pick questions that really stick out to me that I feel absolutely necessary to answer, especially during this short amount of time that I have. So if you have a question and I just haven't answered it, or you always get ignored and whatnot, either go find another tarot reader, okay, that can answer that question for you. Or I do private readings. So please go to my community page, and my link tree is there. And you can find ways to tip me for a reading. And I don't charge a certain amount. It's a tip donation, and I will read for you personally, okay? So there's a few options. Again, don't come after me in an hour saying I did not get to your question, or I've been in here several times. Well, it's not that, you're not special or your questions aren't special. It's just during this short time, I really want to do questions that I'm also extremely interested in doing, too, because it's fun for me. So I just tend to be drawn to more like out of the box type of questions. Let's see. Wait. A yes or a no? My son is 25. 8 years ago, he did me really dirty and lied to everyone. Will he take accountability? Okay, is Jessa still here? Is Jessa still here? Her son did her dirty. Ugh, that does not sound good. That does not sound good at all. Is Jessa still in the house? I don't know if she dropped out. Is Jessa still here? Is Jessa still here? I'll give her a few shuffles to come on through. Jessa, son doing her dirty. Ouch. Ouch. I don't think that was too long ago, so maybe she's still here. Jessa, sweet Jessa. Son doing you dirty. Son doing you dirty. Jessa, is Jessa present? Jessa, to the front desk. Jessa, to the front desk. Okay, so maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. Okay, Alex, I gotta answer my number one fan's question because I don't think you even come here with a question. Like you come just to like compliment me. Also, good morning, number one fan. Looking okay. So, will I find? And I think you meant, will I find love? Okay, let's find out if Alex is going to find love. Now, is Alex still in the house? I'm sure they are. Correct. Okay. Present. And I'm guessing you're male. I'm guessing you're male. Will Alex find love this year, 2026? And I'm sorry, I do have bifocals, so if I go like this, I'm using my bifocals, okay? I've got like my glasses and I've got my bifocals. Yeah, I honestly just love watching. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay. Male wanting to know if 2026 is the year to find love. Apparently it's fake to some. I have a fake laugh. I don't know. I try. You can't please everybody. Taylor Waters, good morning. You guys have like the best names sometimes, like Michael Stevens, Taylor Waters, Alex Chudd. You guys are cool. Yeah, I think it's genuine too. I mean, it might be a little, what is it? I'm a little sarcastic maybe. You know what? They're probably catching my sarcasm in my laugh. That's probably what it is. It sounds disgenuine, but it's not. Love, 2026, love. 2026, love. Disney World, like the one in Florida? Are you talking about the one in Florida or California? I don't know if there's any other Disney Worlds. I only know the Anaheim and Florida. Epcot. I think, is that Epcot? I don't know. The one in Orlando. I have not. Have not. Okay. I think that flipped in reverse, but depending on what card it is, could be a good thing. Could be a bad thing. Oh, okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, no shit. No shit. That's right. Why? Why is it even? You know, back in the day when you could take your whole damn family and the generations, right? Now you can barely take yourself to an amusement park. Okay, that one got stucky poo, and I guess, okay, sometimes that happens. And we'll take the back of the deck. All right. Are you Earth? Are you an Earth sign? Are you an Earth sign? You've got a lot of Earth here. We do have one fire card, so, you know, that doesn't mean Pisces. Okay, that's okay. That doesn't matter. Let's see. Ow, 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 ow. Let's see what, what's the Hierophant? Let me get some more clarification here for the Hierophant. Oh, Jessa, I missed you, baby. I'm sorry. I started a new reading, but I want to get to you, so hang tight, okay? Jessa, hang tight. Hang tight. This one's for Alex because I didn't get you in time, so give me just a minute, and we'll get to your shady, no good type of sun, I guess. Shady, no good type of. Cards want to come out, but they're not. They want to come out, but they don't. Okay. That's the page. All right. Are you looking for a female? Because, you know, there's no judgment here. There's no judgment. There is no judgment. We have a lot of male energy, so we don't have any female here yet. We have all masculine energies. Female, okay. Thank you so much for subscribing. Smash the like button, hit the notification bell. You know what I'm saying. If you real. Smash it. Okay. That's funny, he showed up. I feel like I'm poking, like I'm digging into the deeper depths of Alex Chud that I shouldn't be getting into. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't be getting into. You're going to have your whole life exposed here with complete strangers. But hey, don't worry. It's just us two, right? There's no judgment here. Give Alex some love as he awaits his demise. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm super nosy, so I need to poke, right? Like, what is this? Yeah, I get it, but I don't understand what this is, so I get clarifications. Yeah, we love you, Alex. He's sweating bullets over there. There's no female energy here at all. It's all masculine. Now, you guys remember, every time I come on here, you ask about love, you get a career reading, right? It doesn't, I mean, the universe is going to give you the message that you are meant to hear. Not that you want to hear. It happens, and I think this is the case. You love the older women. That's why you like me so much. That's why. That makes sense. He likes the MILFs. Yeah. Yeah, he likes the MILFs. The MILFies. And then our collective card is here. If you guys know the collective card, it just showed up. This card comes out literally every time I do a reading on here. You guys have this collective energy and it shows up, and the collective card is here. So, all right, I have your reading. I have no idea what I'm getting into. I'm a little nervous, but we're going to figure this out together. We're going to figure this out together, and you're going to have to help me out because I do not know your life, but it's literally in front of me. So, okay. So first we start out with a Piscean card, water element, okay, but it decided to flip over. Okay, so this card is about leaving what does not serve you, about walking away, okay, but it decided to reverse itself. So the Eight of Cups in reverse is about a fear of change, feeling stuck, unable to move forward from something, okay? So you are unable at this time, or you feel like you're unable to grow, okay? There's a fear of that. There's a fear of you changing yourself. There is a fear of letting go of something. Now, is this someone? I don't know. I mean, if I asked for a clarifier, it could tell me, but I didn't feel like I needed a clarifier for that card. So if you feel like you need to chime in, if you have no idea what this is, we could tap into this and I could find out what this is for you. But if you don't know what the fear of change is, feeling stuck, unable to move forward from something when it comes to love. So in this case, you can't find love unless you deal with this, okay? That would be like, this is only the first card, okay? I've got many, many cards in front of me. Now, this card, the Hierophant, is about marriage. You had a lot of people tell me that for years, okay? You are a Pisces, right? Super emotional, extremely intuitive, empathetic, right? Like the most precious, emotional driven sign, right? Yeah. But you have the Hierophant. So this can be marriage. It can be the traditions that you hold. It can be spiritual outlets or places of spirituality. So like, for example, you know, if you are they're fickle. Oh yeah, extremely loving. Loving too hard though, right? Maybe too hard. Loving too hard. Too much. But it's not your fault, right? It's not your fault to do that. But that could be a boundary, right? Where do you stop? Where do you stop? Where do you start to move forward? Where do you start to let go of that? And we all deal with this. This is not just you, right? I think we all can come out of this with a new perspective on our own selves because of Alex's reading, okay? Right, take what resonates, leave the rest, right? Something like that. That spiel, the tarot reader spiel, take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Dump it. Okay, so we do have mid-April through mid-May. So this is literally freaking right now. Okay, this is right now. So I don't know if you do need to tap into those traditions, maybe ask for help when it comes to spiritual institutions. I don't know if you are religious. But it is about finding guidance. So you might need some guidance right now, love, okay? Especially spiritually. Might be good to find a place that you trust to do that. I guess this could be counseling, possibly counseling, you know, the way that your ancestors did it. So maybe tap into like your ancestral past and how, I don't know, maybe what they did. You know, something like that. But with the Hierophant, okay, I asked for a clarifier because usually when there's major arcana, I do ask for a clarifier. So we got the 9 of Swords here, which is not being able to sleep. This is having pure, like, could be depression, could be depressed over this topic. Okay. Anxiety, nightmares, depression, worry, and fear, but it's more in your head. Unfortunately, it is more mental than anything physical going on, okay? But it's causing you physical pain, but it's mostly stemming from the way that you're thinking. So worry and stress will not resolve the situation, but finding a solution, right? Especially when you're stuck, right? This card, remember what this card is, upright, right? This card, upright, is departure, leaving, moving on, letting go. Sometimes walking away from the things is necessary to start something new. So if you want anything new to come, sweetie, you have to take care of this. We'll draw a card for that. I am very interested to see what that energy is. Okay, but we got the Hierophant. So coming up next is a Page of Fire, right? Page of Wands. So these are usually younger people, not, seasoned, right? They're not the Knight and they're not the King. So they're young. They're just kind of starting. This isn't you. This is some other male. It says this particular person, and I don't know who this is to you, but it does say that they tend to embrace their adventurous side. They tend to be adventurous. They tend to be the explorer. So this person is looking for new opportunities, right? Says possibilities. How can you tap into your creative energy and explore the uncharted territory? So I wonder if this person would be able to help you. Like a buddy or something, man. I feel like this person would help you because they're into exploration, being creative. They're very enthusiastic. They're very ambitious, and they also create or inspire you. They're going to inspire you to do something. So I asked who this was, because this is a person to me. And we got the Six of Cups in reverse, right? And this is a beautiful card, right? So all these beautiful cards are kind of reversed for you. And they decided to flip over because my deck, I don't allow reversal. So my cards, like with the energy, flip themselves over. This is stagnation, emotional baggage, and this is also water. So this is you. This is also Piscean. Inability to move on. Oh my effing God. This is literally the same freaking card. It's the same freaking message. And it's cups, right? It's the cups. So all those emotions. So I think this person's going to get you out of your rut. I don't know who this is. No, you don't want this in reverse. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay? This is good. Okay? This is what you want. And this is what you have right now, as far as right now goes. Okay? Okay? This is good. This is a beautiful card. Beautiful flipping card. I would say this is love. This is being generous. This is those butterfly feelings when you meet someone, right? This is maybe even like getting with someone from the past, like a past love, or someone from the past that you used to love or something like that. This is a reconciliation card. This is the card of children, right? Like you got the Hierophant, right? So marriage, kids, all that good stuff that comes with love and potential. So it's flipped. And these are both water cards. So these are both your cards, like your personal cards. So just a reminder, the Eight of Cups, fear of change, feeling stuck, unable to move forward. The Six of Cups reversed itself, stagnation, emotional baggage, inability to move on. And you said so yourself that you're dealing with that. Not finding love this year. Hold on. We still got more cards. Don't. Okay, here's something interesting. So the back of the deck, I'm just going to let you know, the back of the deck, we had the King of Pentacles, okay? So to me, I feel like this was a father. Instantly, I thought, okay, father figure, right? So I was like, okay, King of Pentacles. And then when I was asking about the Page of Wands, and then two cards came out for that, two clarifying cards. So we got the Six of Cups in reverse. Out comes the Emperor, okay? He, to me, is a father type of figure. He's also like, could be work related. He's typically the higher up. He's typically the CEO. He's the authority. He's the authority figure in your life. I don't know who this is, right? This is, again, fire. So, and the Emperor is like Aries energy. So I don't know if you have a father who's an Aries. Maybe you can't find love because of something having to do with a father figure. So maybe the way your father, and I don't want to put you on blast or nothing like that. Father's a Leo. There he is. Straight up fire, straight up. And I don't know if this is a brother to you, but this could, yeah. So this is for Alex. But anyway, here's your dad. Okay, there's your dad. So this could be why you should be reading on the, yeah. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. I'll do a YouTube video for that. Yeah, I'll do that. I love that. In fact, I don't know if you guys, I just downloaded a video yesterday on Athena, the 7-year-old who the FedEx driver took her, and he's disgusting. So I just did a reading on her, and if he will receive the penalty. So go check that out. But yes, that's a good one. Remind me, okay? Oh my gosh, please remind me to do that missing scientist. Absolutely. Good one. So something about I don't know. I want to say the way your dad loved your mom. You know, something like that. Again, I don't want to pry in that. So I'll let you do with what you will with that one. But there is something about a younger fire sign, a younger male fire sign, something with stagnation and emotional baggage you carry, and ability to move on, with possibly something to do with your father as well. Okay, coming up. Yeah, this is my better off single card, my love. So I don't know if it's going to be this year, but hey, dad was, oh, honey. Yeah, I think it's like your emotional baggage when it comes to your dad is why you're not finding love. But that's okay. Look at you. You're single. You're taking care of yourself. You're living in your, I don't know, I guess your best life, except for love, but you're doing good. You're doing hella good. In fact, this is just before the 10 of Pentacles, okay? This is just before the 10 of Pentacles, so that's good. So yes, you're single, but you're doing fine. Invest in yourself. Keep doing well. You are abundant, just not in love, but you are abundant on the material things and the luxury things and feeling comfortable, right? You're feeling comfortable. So that's good. And then I don't know who the King of Pentacles is. Like, for example, my husband is Gemini, right? But he comes out in readings, and this is not just when I do readings for myself, but my husband comes out as the King of Pentacles, and he's Gemini, but he's the sole provider. He handles all the money. Do you know what I mean? Okay. So he represents someone who, he doesn't necessarily need a partner, right? He's already a king. He's financially stable. But here's the thing. You're working on your abundance. You're going to be so abundant with the King of Pentacles, whoever this is. You are so abundant that not only are you stable, secure, but you help people around you. Do you know what I mean? So this person tends to protect financially the people around them and the people they love and who they come across that need that help. But he's smart with it. He's smart. So I don't know. And then I asked who the King of Pentacles was, and we got the Five of Wands, which is our collective card. You guys, this card always comes out for someone in the room. I don't know if this is my energy bringing this out, honestly, but this card flipping comes out every single time, which is healthy conflict. Let's hear it, everybody. Healthy conflict, healthy challenges, right? Healthy competition that helps us grow. I know you guys are all saying that together, right? It creates this type of energy, right? It's a good, healthy energy, but it's a lot, right? It's a lot going on, but it promotes that growth and energy. So again, I don't know if you're supposed to come across someone. Again, these might be people that might help you. So this could be like a financial advisor, right? Because you're so single, you're so self-sufficient, you're investing in yourself, right? You're investing. So he might be someone who helps you with money, for example. And he just gives, you know how you just like talk to people, you go in for financial help and you start talking about love and shit, and they fucking say something and you're like, excuse me, they say something and you're like, God damn, that resonates, right? And then it breaks the shackles, it like breaks the chain of something that you flippin' needed to hear because of this shit, okay, going on. So that is your reading, my love. I do hope, but I wonder if you even though you want love, I wonder if you still have this fear and anxiety about possibly finding love and getting married, right? Because like my dad was an ass, my dad fucked everything up for me, right? Sorry, I'm channeling. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't. But you know what I mean? He messed this up for me. Look at you, right? You should not be in that state. You should not be in that state. Not okay. So finding a solution. So try to get some help. You're doing fine on your own. So that's good. watch out for these two people. I do believe they are here to help. So you got your older earth sign guy here. I'm thinking older gentleman, right? And then you got your young stud here. He's gonna maybe take you under your wing. Say, oh, come on, let's go out to that bar. So say yes. Whatever he wants you to do, say yes. Say yes. Say yes. And then, you know, you've got this to deal. So these are the things you need to work on, okay? So write this down. The 8 of Cups reversed. The 6 of Cups reversed. You know, put that into Chat GPT, okay? And the Emperor, so father figure. Put that into Chat GPT. Say, hey, my crazy tarot lady said this. What do I need to work on? How do I figure this out? Chat GPT will literally solve your life. Okay? All right. I hope that helps, my love. I'm so glad you asked for a reading today. He's so sweet. He just comes in to compliment me. He never asks for anything. And he asked today and he received. Okay, so. But the question is Jessa still here? I think she is. She's right there. She's been following along. I also... No donation. You don't have to... Now, if you want a personal reading and you want to donate to me, that's fine. But no. No, I don't need a super chat, shit like that. You're fine. You're fine. My link tree is in my community page. So my links are there. And you can... If you want a personal reading or you want to deeper dive into something, we can deeper dive into a reading. That kind of stuff. No, this is free. No need for that. Okay. Of course. And then, you know, we're all just a big think tank here. So everyone, so far there haven't been any intruders, right? No intruders today. Watch, now that I said that, they're all going to start falling in. They're all going to start coming in. But so far, it's been very peaceful today. So hallelujah. Hallelujah to that. All right, Jessa, you wanted to know, why don't you ask me your question again? Give me your question. Because it was so far up, you know, and people have been messaging. That might be the trash man. Yep. My trash man's here. My dogs are going to pop off just for a minute. I can't. I cannot kick them out. Shh, I know. It'll just take a minute. I'm shuffling. I know. We don't like the trash man. We don't like it. I know. I live in a tiny home, so I cannot go anywhere. Tiny home. I live in a tiny home. And I'm not doing tarot on my bed. You guys ain't coming in my bedroom do tarot, okay? Your son is 25. 8 years ago, he did me dirty. Will he ever take it? Okay. So will he be accountable for his actions? So we'll see if judgment comes out. That is an accountability card there. Judgment. What else is accountability? Help me out, you guys. What else is accountability? Maybe, I would say major arcana. Excuse me, you guys. I have the runnies. Yeah. We're in a tiny home. It's fine. You know, we make it work. We're only a family of 3, and 3 dogs. So three humans, 3 canine. So far, it's okay. It's okay. We haven't outgrown it just yet. So, okay. So yeah, we're going to be looking for probably major arcana. We're going to be looking for maybe the temperance. Temperance would be a card of harmony and healing. So that would be, you know, you guys working it out, right? But having patience. So we'll see. We'll see what comes out. Let me liquefy. Yeah. Much better. You guys hydrate. Go get a drink of water. Water break. Water time. Hydrate. Put some lemon in there. Put some cucumber in there. Extra hydration. Stay away from the energy drinks, but maybe some ginseng. All right, here we go. Let's all have Jessa in our thoughts, and yeah, let's poke our nosies into her beeswax. Because we're nosy bitches up in here. I'm a nosy bitch. That's why I do this. So really I can tap into your life, live vicariously through it. All that fun stuff. Why not? Did you dirty? Will he take accountability? Will Jessa's son be accountable? So right off the bat, I'm going to ask you, and I don't know. Could this be having to do with money? So did he do you dirty when it comes to something financial? Because we do have, just popping out. This is the first card out. So 4 of Pentacles is someone who becomes miserly because they are so like obsessed and controlled, possessive. Is controllive? That's a new word, you guys. Controllive. Don't be controllive with me. But yes, maybe something financial did come up. Will he be accountable? Will he be accountable? Okay, that's part of it. Good. All right, I think this is him. He is coming out as the Knight of Swords. Possible air sign. Let me know if he is a air sign. If not, that's just the energy, that the universe wants us to know about him. I would say this is him, having confidence, being determined, ready to conquer anything, really. He's ambitious. It's saying he's ambitious, he's determined, action-oriented, he makes decisions, he's decisive. It says assertive. So maybe he's been assertive where it comes to money, or he was assertive on something. Okay, all right. But the Knight of Air is here. You said Cancer. Okay, then he just popped out. So is there a brother? I don't know. Is there there's 2 males here. Okay, so there he is. Cancer is water. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is him. And this is coming in with an offer. This is him coming in with I mean, he's charming, right? Is that part of the he's charming. He's got charm. This one is, I don't know. He might be the ringleader. I don't know if when he did you dirty, he had a partner. I'm guessing these two go together. So this could be a sibling. This could be a friend. I don't know. But he's got another knight here. Romance, charm, creativity, emotional sensitivity. Love is the bridge, right? Love is the bridge to everything. Your ex, okay, Leo is fire. Yes, very charming. But we've got this air. Let me see who the Knight of Swords is. Who is the Knight of Swords? Because we know your son came out. Who's the Knight of Swords? What does he have to do with this? He has something to do with this. Maybe the one who put him up to this. Did someone put him up to the dirtiness that he did? Did someone put him up to it? I feel like this might not even be his... This might not even have been his idea. I feel like someone else was involved behind the scenes. What the heck? Who's the Knight of Swords? Troublemaker. I just heard troublemaker. Causing trouble. You know, I'm an air sign, so I can say that, right? Troublemaker. This guy might have been a troublemaker. I think your son might have known better. His bleeping best friend. Yeah. I don't think he wanted to do this. I mean, he's coming out as the freaking Knight of Cups, and then you got this a-hole. I'm feeling hostile. I'm feeling hostile towards him, right? I don't like him. I don't like him. Let's tap into the friend's energy. Why? Why you game? Why are you here? Why? Why the Knight of Swords? Why the Knight of Swords? What'd he do? What'd he do? It's not your son. And I'm not saying he's a saint, right? But I feel like this person, no good, no good. Like he put it in his head. He put it in his head to do it. Okay, yeah. Yep, he did. He told him what to do. So we got the Eight of Wands coming in for this guy, right? So he wanted to, I don't know, maybe he wanted to separate you two, right? Maybe he wanted, says the universe sending you a message, act now, act fast. Look how fast this guy acted. So something happened where he was like, I better do this right now. And that's where his assertiveness came in, and that's where his determination came in. He took action on this. So this is movement, action, rapid change, travel. So I don't know if this has anything to do with traveling, but it's the communication. What opportunities are coming my way? He sought an opportunity with your son and with you, and he flippin' took it. So there was communication, text messages, emails, DMs. I don't know if this person lives far away, but he got a hold of him. You know what I mean? He communicated with him. See, he saw an opportunity and he acted super fast on something, possibly financial. Yes, he ruined everything. Okay, let's tap into your son's energy. Let's see where he's coming from. Let's all give Jessa some love here, you guys. Anyone still here? I don't know. I hate him. Oh yeah, I'm feeling extremely hostile towards him. Don't like it. Don't like the energy, right? And the Eight of Wands is not a bad card, but in this situation, it's terrible, right? It's terrible. It's terrible. So no good. No bueno. No bueno. Okay, this card flipped in reverse, literally turned itself over, did not want to come. I'm guessing it's in reverse, so could be bad, could be good. Let's see what it is. Oh, yeah, oh my God, I'm so sad for your son. I feel so bad for him. So the Star card, which is a beautiful, beautiful card, in reverse, okay, decided to flip itself over. Lack of faith, despair, discouragement, and in the darkness. He's absolutely falling apart. He's not doing well. He's not doing well. But will he be accountable, right? That was your question. Will he be accountable? So he already feels terrible. He's suffering. You know, he's suffering. Because this card is a beautiful card of hope, faith, inspiration. It's you know, serenity, what inspires you, you know, being the light, right? He's your light. He's your damn sun, right? He's the freaking light, right? He's that twinkle in your eye, for God's sake, right? He's that damn twinkle in your eye. That's your family. That's your blood, and it's reversed. So that's not okay. He's really down. He's really down about it. Extremely down. Will he be accountable? Give us a card. Will he be accountable? Right? He's still accountable. Doesn't matter what this jerk did. It doesn't matter what he did. He still did it. He's still accountable, right? He still needs to be held accountable. Period. And you know what? That's the hardest thing with our children, right? But I think this is a strong life lesson that he needed to learn, for sure. For sure, with the Star reverse. He's just in despair. Absolute. Like his faith is shooken. I don't even know if he believes. Okay, I had this, so when we were talking in the beginning about what cards can come out, for accountability, this card did cross my mind. So we have the Hermit. Okay, we do have the Hermit here. And what the hermit is, it's about being alone. I think he needs to be alone at this time. Okay, he needs to be alone, no friends, no nothing, right? I'm not saying rock bottom, but what I'm saying is he needs to be left alone where he can think extremely deeply. Like extremely deep, right? Go real deep. He has to go real deep. He has to realize what he did. And the only way to do that is for him to be alone in solitude. It does say guidance, but this is guidance within yourself. It's not coming from an outside source. So he really needs to tap in. He's a wise person. This is saying someone that has absolute wisdom. It says the answers are within you. So he does know what he needs to do. He does know. But I just don't know if he's, spending that time, that crucial time on his own, by himself, without these outside influences to really do the work. He has to do that. He has to do that. So will he do that, right? Will he? Oh God, this just doesn't stop. This is not stopping. Will he do the work? Will he be accountable? We're getting there. We're not there. So far, it's a no. He knows what he needs to do. I think he's too caught up in just in this despair. He's just too caught up in it right now. But hopefully he'll go into the hermit energy. Will he be accountable? We'll ask one more time and we'll leave it alone. I'll stop poking because you're a mess. You're a mess over there. We're all a mess, right? We're all a mess. Like, and you're not in this reading, right? You did not come out in this reading so far. So this is about him. This is about him and the jerk, right? So now we know. Now we know who's behind it. But always don't go accusing, right? We're not going to accuse anyone unless we have the hard stone facts, unless we have the proof. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. Okay? So just know that. Just because it comes out in a tarot read, okay, we don't go, but in the back of our mind, we now have an idea of what may have caused this, okay? So we always need proof. Tangible proof. You have to, right? And there might be, because there's communication there. So there's texts, there's emails, there is proof. So I'm pretty sure you could find that out. I think you would have hard evidence there. You would have hard evidence. There's a paper trail somewhere. Will he be accountable? We'll ask one more time. Will he be accountable? And the hermit says maybe, right? Maybe. He has to do the work. The inner work. I just think he's too wrapped up in it right now, emotionally. Will he be accountable? Yeah, but even the most evil people were good at one time, right? They learned. It's something learned. Something learned. It was either done to him or, it was either done to him or he watched other people do it, right? That's how he learned. He learned to do that. People aren't born evil, right? They're created. They're created evil. They're influenced evil. So he influenced your son, right? Evil. So someone did it to him. Someone did him dirty. He found an opportunity to do someone else dirty, just like he learned. That's what it comes down to. He knew exactly how to do it too, because he was a victim, I'm pretty sure. And I'm not saying, right? I'm not saying someone who killed someone, right? They're victims too. Period. They're victims too. Someone did it to them, and that's why they did it to someone else. Unfortunately, the cycle goes on, right? The cycle continues. I think your son really just got dragged into it because he's so, so kindred, right? Kindred kinder type of spirit, right? Sometimes the light draws in the dark. The light draws in the dark. People don't like shiny things, right? Evil people don't like the shiny things. I think that's why people come on here and like attack us, right? They come in and they attack the room because we're having so much fun. We're doing some tarot readings. We're all just laughing, having a good time. They can't stand it. They can't fucking stand it that we're doing that. So they have to come in and, right, sabotage the moment, spoil the moment, right? That's why they do it. Because they probably get it done to them. They don't get any attention. They don't get the proper love that they need and deserve. I watch enough true crime, you know what I mean? When you start watching the true crime and you start watching how monsters are made. How are monsters made? How did they get to that point? It all makes sense. It's fascinating, really, right? And that's why they're psychologists. It's fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. And they say, they prey on the weak. They prey on the weak. People aren't really weak, but they might seem weak to them. They're weak enough. Yeah, I'm not getting anything, my dear. So it is a maybe. It is a maybe. I don't want to pick a card for you because I don't feel that's right. I'm not quite satisfied with the outcome because I do want to give you a definitive answer, but I'm just not getting it. So, yeah, he needs to do the work. He needs to do the work. It might be a long, it might be a long process. It might be a long process, but. All right, mamas, it came out. Let's see. Oh. This makes so much sense. So let's walk through this card. So the Nine of Wands came out. Okay, so that's someone barely standing. Okay, like he's standing, but his knees are, ready to buckle. He's ready to fall. He's ready to fall. Okay. And it's funny because the Ten of Wands is that guy holding up, right? It's being overwhelmed and all that. He's not there. So I think the future of this card says, you've been through a lot. You've come out stronger on the other side. What challenges have you overcome? Resilience, determination, perseverance, courage, and strength. So I do think they will come out of this. And I do think they will be able to be accountable. This isn't like an accountable card, but there's, and this card says no, you know what I mean? But if they do this, if they do the work, right, then they haven't failed. They've been through a lot. They're going to be stronger coming out of it. And hopefully with that courage and strength, they can come forward and be accountable. But it's just not giving me an answer with that. So it really is up to them. So I hope that did help. I don't feel like it did because we didn't get an answer, but we got whoever was involved, right? And I think we got some answers. Maybe not exactly, but maybe the universe doesn't quite want you to know. I guess that's the only thing you can say. I know that's kind of, bullshitty to say, but some things we're just not meant to know. Wow, you guys, I am so over an hour. That was deep. That was deep. I feel like I need, oh gosh, I don't have my clearing crystal. I'll hold my, okay, I'm going to just do a little crystal thing. Okay. Because that was deep. That was heavy. That was heavy. But if anyone's here, I've got time for one more. I'll do one more. So give me a good one, something that, and that's what I'm talking about, the kind of readings that I like to do. So the insight was amazing. Yeah, exactly. We got some insight. We poked as far as we could. And trust me, I've had readings, I've paid for readings through very trusted sources, tarot readers that I respect. And, it's just some things are just meant to be unknown. Some things are just meant to be revealed when they're supposed to be revealed. And that's just the way it goes. Maybe we'll ask another day. You know what I mean? Maybe we'll ask another day. Can you look into past lives? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, if you ask like, who was I in a past life, and you get, you know, the Hierophant, you could have been a priest, right? If you get, you know, like a King of Pentacles, you could have been someone very wealthy. So yeah, I suppose you could tap into that. I'm very conflicted about someone who just came back into my life. Okay. Yeah, so tarot does really well with a question, so questions are better. Questions are better. Questions are better for tarot. So just shoot me a question. Question. Easy, straightforward question. What is Cancer's intentions? Oh no. Oh, I'm not the best at those with feelings, thoughts, and intentions, but I'll give it a shot. Okay. All right. If I didn't get to your question today, I'm so sorry, my loves. Please try again another day. I do try to come on once in the morning, once in the afternoon. If you do want a private reading, again, my link tree is in the community page, so you could get a private reading. It's just a tip donation, so whatever you can provide is good for me. Okay. All right. The Cancer's intentions. Ugh. I usually try to stay away from these questions because I'm just no good at it. It's work. I'm only going to do like 3 cards, okay? Because these questions are hard for me, and they take a lot of energy from me because I have to figure out how to turn tarot into intentions and feelings and thoughts. Some tarot readers are really good at it. I've only been doing this less than a year, so I'm not the best. Okay, Cancer's intentions. Like, how do I turn this into intentions? Do you know what I mean? How do I turn the tarot card into intentions? It's hard for me. It's hard. It's hard for me. It's painful. I'll be straight up. It's painful for me. Aphrodite, I love Aphrodite. I don't always agree with his readings though, because I'm like, meh. But I also learn a lot from him. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, I watch Aphrodite. What's another good one I always watch? Okay, that got stuck. Yeah, there's a few. There's the White Feather Tarot. That bitch is real good. She's phenomenal. I don't know if you guys have ever looked at the white. I think she's called White Feather Tarot. God, I used to be. I'm not obsessed with her as much as I was now, but I used to be obsessed with White Feather Tarot. Okay. Yeah, she's on YouTube. Yeah, she's on YouTube. She's so good. She's so good. She goes into depth. Like, you will be listening to those YouTubes for like 3 hours. She goes very, very into that. Okay, Cancer's intention. So coming out is the Ace of Pentacles. So how do I turn this into an intention? I can tell you what the card is, and then we'll see if it's intentional. So it does say the success and prosperity lie ahead. So I do feel like they might feel that they're intended to have a new beginning with you, possibly to do with some type of money making, some type of like financial way of making money that you would be extremely abundant. So I don't know if they're like, hey, they might come to you and say, I've got this opportunity, or hey, I'm working on this thing, and it can be really financially good for us to do this. Or their intentions are to be so abundant in what they're doing that you know, they're able to manifest these opportunities to possibly, I guess, take care of you financially. Again, how do I turn these into intentions, right? This is hard. It's hard for me. It's hard. It also works my brain though. That's why I get like so exhausted from these. I can't do too many of these. Okay, the 9 of Wands. So intentions. The intentions. So their intentions might be that even though they've gone through some pretty heavy types of situations where they might not feel like they want to move on or continue with something, that they are extremely determined because of you. They are determined. They are resilient. They have the courage and strength to keep going, possibly because of you. How am I doing so far? Whew. Okay. My brain's already rattled. My brain's already fried. Okay. The World card. Okay, the World card is a completion. It's a cycle that's complete. It says a cycle needs to end. Something needs to end. So I don't know what this is. The cycle needs to end to start a new one, a new beginning. So you might be driving them to end something so they could start something new with you. Being complete, fulfillment, wholeness, integration, the interconnectedness of everything in their life. So they could be intending to just say, yeah, I'm done with this. This is done. So now I can start, right? Because I'm tired, right? I'm tired of the cycle. I have the courage and strength. You're giving me the courage and strength to end this so we can do this, which is a beautiful card. You want that card. And maybe get married, right? The Hierophant shows up here. Spirituality. This is this card of marriage. Institutions where you get married. Your spirituality. They could intend to work towards this new beginning of material abundance, manifestation of these opportunities to possibly want to marry you. He's been through a lot. He's getting divorced. Okay, so divorce. Yeah, so that's the card of marriage. That's the card of marriage. That cycle, right, is ending for him. Okay, that cycle's ending. So he wants to start this new abundant. And you are the reason, my dear. You are the reason, right? Because what are his intentions towards you? So this is it. Do you have any other questions for this? Do you want to know? I don't know. I think this is pretty straightforward, to be honest. But let me know if you want me to clarify something or you have other questions. But I think this pretty much says it all. And I'm tired. This is exhausting. After this, I'm going to go and eat some lunch. But I will be back later. So those of you that have hung out, God bless you. Seems we've been talking a lot lately. Yeah, talk. Sorry. Well, I want do. I want action-oriented people, okay? Action. Talk. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Blah, 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 right? It's like hot smoke up your ass. You don't want that. That's it? Okay. All right. You want to tap into the Hierophant? Let's see what's going on with the divorce. Because I'm being that nosy bitch now. What is the Hierophant? What's going on with this marriage divorce thingy here? What's the intention? What's the intention towards the Hierophant? What's the intention for the Hierophant? And this is mid-April through mid-May. So this is a card of the present time. What is the Hierophant? What is the Hierophant? And then, yeah. Subscribe, everyone. Smash the like button. Whoever's still here, I don't know. It says 9 people are here, but you know, it's just us 3. I appreciate that, Jessa. Jessa's hanging around. She's like, I gotta see what's up with everyone else because my shit's crazy, right? They were here for my shit. I'm gonna hang around and poke around there. That's right. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Someone's exhausted. Someone's extremely tired over this. They need a spa day. They need to retreat. So if he does, I don't want to say, what is it, ghost you or anything, but if he seems like he's starting to get distant, it's because of the Hierophant, okay? This might take a lot out of him, sweetie. So I think what this might be saying is to just be prepared. It's not bad, right? It's not bad. But there's this time of taking a break. He might need a small break, not from you, but just from everything to deal with this. He's going to need time to kind of rejuvenate, to gain those perspectives he needs of what's going on, right? What he wants to do, going out of the, right? Because there has to be a transition there. It can't just be divorce and then new beginnings, right? I mean, I guess if those aren't right, but a divorce is extremely, it sucks the life out of you, really. And financial. So he might have to rebuild. He might need this after this divorce, honey, okay? He might need the Ace of Pentacles after this divorce. But there is a need for him to rest, be in solitude, which means do absolutely fucking nothing and do nothing with people. Just so he can think, introspect, so he can recharge that energy to get into this. This is what he really wants. This is the true intention there, my dear. Okay? All right. I hope that helps, my dear. Well, heal. Yeah, it's really just about, men. Men. They pick themselves up. This is not a healing card. This is just need some sleep, okay? Yeah, contact me for a reading. You'd be the first one on here. I do personal readings on Reddit all the time. So I always get people doing that on Reddit. But I haven't yet to get that here, which is fine. It's totally fine. But yeah, so there's just a need to rest. He just really needs to rest. It's not about healing. It's just he's exhausted. It's going to take a lot out of him. He needs to recharge that energy, right? Men are different. Men sometimes can detach, okay? They don't always necessarily need to heal. So, yeah. All right, you guys, I have to go. I'll see you guys a little bit later in the afternoon, okay?